You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
The Uni pizza oven?
Yeah.
What, your barbecue's not working out for you?
It is, but I want a Uni pizza oven.
Oh.
The Uni, I can do 16-inch pizzas.
Oh.
So, I can do
16-inch pizzas, and barbecue's not deep enough.
Nope, 14-inch only.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it is what it is. I'd like a so, but I make my own sauce, and I perfected it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Hey, and welcome to Destroy All Movies.
Yes. Episode 340.
Ow!
It's the Halloween. It's the Halloween Spooktacular. It's the show of the damned.
Oh, well put.
Okay, let's not oversell
Hey.
the Halloween nonsense that we both kind of
Are
tolerate.
not into.
Yeah, we're not big fans of Halloween, but we're gonna have a Halloween show anyway.
We are.
And what are we gonna talk about on the show? We're gonna talk about our top 5
Halloween movies.
Halloween movies. Now, I use the term Halloween loosely with these movies. There's some sort of horror element to them,
Okay.
but they're not specifically Halloween centered.
Okay.
Because it's hard enough just to come up with 5 horror movies that I like.
I only have one type of horror movie in mind. The rest are kind of, goofy.
Right.
But
no. But I'm still there's probably a horror element into it. It may be it may be stupid.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, it's definitely stupid.
Yeah, like if I had Sesame Street, The Count.
Yeah.
He's
That's not
stupid,
Halloween,
but he's got kind of a horror element to him.
Yes, because he's a fucking
He's a Muppet.
oh fuck. It's a horror element. Well, he's still a Muppet, so
Yeah, but he's a vampire.
he has no
but
right. Yeah,
he doesn't
I
really
get it.
suck blood or anything.
No, but he has a wicked laugh.
Right, and he's also what do you call that when you're compelled to count things?
A counter?
Huh?
A counter?
No, not manic depressive. It's
OCD.
OCD. Yes.
I have OCD tendencies, and I don't count things.
Well, I'm sure there's different types of OCD.
Yeah, I'm not
and
like
levels.
Oh yeah, I have OCD tendencies.
Right.
I like things neat. I like my keys going from biggest to smallest, and all the teeth facing the same way.
Right. And I care
shit like that.
And I care not for how my keys are on a key ring.
I get it.
So
it's just organization, Jim.
So we will.
Organization is key in life.
Yeah. So, let's. We've got no emails this week.
Shocking.
We did the damn movie game last week.
Right. Crazy Carl.
Yep. And there was more to that show. It's just we had a technical difficulty, mostly because of Zoom And mostly
Way to
because
go, Carl.
Carl does not have a Mac computer, which would would have made recording easier. But it worked out. I was able to cobble together the actual game show portion of the show.
Okay.
But not the what we're watching portion.
I see. Well, still watching Schitt's Creek, so not watching really anything else.
Yeah, I watched
The Boys is done.
Thanks to Ted Lasso yesterday morning, I watched Premier League Soccer, or football, as they call it.
Okay.
And
so you were the one?
No, they had fans and stuff, just like that video wall of fans like the NFL does.
Right.
Yes, it was Manchester United versus Chelsea.
And were you bored out of your mind?
It ended up 0-0.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
It was pouring
Just
rain,
say yes.
though. It was pouring rain.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
And I gained quite a bit of respect, realizing that these guys run around out there.
They're tremendous athletes.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
around out there for a fucking hour and a half with a 15-minute break in between.
Right, and they're not only tremendous athletes, but they're incredible actors as well.
Oh yes,
because some of the
Fast and Furious.
Yes, some of the he draws the foul shit is incredible.
Yeah,
very Shakespearean.
There wasn't a lot of that, and I looked up the rules, so I had a better idea what was going on.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize that if you sub anyone out, like baseball, you can't come back into the game, into the match. Once you're out, you're out.
Right.
So, when they go with their starting lineup, it's not like in hockey where you can like put in like a defensive line or whatever.
Right. They don't have a crash line.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
And you can't pull your goalie.
All right.
Or can you? I don't know. They just didn't do it. I don't know if you can pull your goalie and have an extra guy on the pitch.
Yeah.
So, and most of my other watching has been taken up with the Hallmarks the Spot podcast because it is the countdown to Christmas has engaged.
I'm well aware.
3 new Christmas movies this weekend. Hallmarks the Spot, which you can find at damshow.co, home of this and the Hallmarks the Spot podcast.
Enough with the Hallmark movie countdown. Like we're not even
countdown
a week away from fucking
baby.
Halloween. We're a week away from Halloween. Give us that at least.
Yeah. Yesterday we watched Jingle Bell Bride. And today we watched Christmas Tree Lane with Alicia Witt. But it was a movie.
Was it any good?
It's a movies and mysteries.
Oh.
So there's not even a semblance of comedy in it.
All right.
So it's just like all rom and serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we tend to not, we're not going to review the Hallmark movies and mysteries ones.
Okay.
Because they're mostly maudlin.
Right. Yeah.
Not like Jingle Bell Bride.
Oh, boy. Fucking, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Well, it's about this woman who goes to Alaska. She's a wedding planner. One of the 5 jobs that a female can have in a Hallmark movie.
Right.
Baker.
Right.
Baker, event planner.
Right. Designer. Yeah.
I think the 3. That's it.
Cheesemaker.
Cheesemaker, chef. Yeah.
Chef. Sitka. Alaska.
She goes to Alaska because she's doing.
Because they're running out of ideas of places to go.
They're doing a wedding for a famous singer, and the singer wants these particular flowers that are out of season and they're only available in Alaska.
Oh.
The Jingle Bell flower.
Man, are they fucking digging They're digging for fucking storylines now. They're like,
no, man, it was interracial. It was an interracial romance. Well, they're going to be doing one with two dudes as the lead.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the point. The story is going to be the same. Like one of them is going to be a baker.
Yeah, the story will be the same.
It doesn't matter. So, and they're going to overhear. Yeah, they're going to overhear something that someone else said about someone else, and they think it's about their partner that they met, and it's
right.
Then they're going to be packing or something to go back to this big city because the small town is just not for them now. Even though that they were going to open their own Christmas tree lot, so.
They had the Jingle Bell Flower Festival.
All right, dude, let's get back on Halloween. Jesus Christ. Jingle Bell Flower Festival with 100 fucking people that live in the town.
Yeah, it's big. They come from miles around.
Yeah, so it's like 200 people from the town over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she couldn't leave because the one plane was on the blink.
Exactly. They fucking dog slid in for the fucking... for the extravaganza. Tree light and dog sled on out. Get out of here. All right. Well, there you go. So, Halloween.
It's Halloween time.
Yeah, we have nothing that we're watching because he's still watching Ted Lasso.
No, we're taking a break from rewatching Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay. So, and The Boys is done. So, but the most important thing that is happening.
What is
that? I will be watching.
What
is Mandalorian comes out Friday night?
Oh yeah, Mando comes back.
Yeah. So if this comes out before Friday the 30th, Mandalorian.
Yeah, I like the part when Carl Weathers yells at him and yells, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Huh? No, it's from Rocky.
I'm aware.
Yeah, Rocky.
That's why I said I didn't see that.
when they him and Mando run down the beach.
Mando's just in like shorts and a tank top and his helmet. He can never take his helmet off.
Which Mando in a boxing match would come in handy.
Yeah, Mando's doing fucking laps and he has his helmet on. He goes, "This ain't working out, man." Oh, sitting in the hot tub.
All fogging up on him.
Right? He's just like, "I can't see. It's hot under here."
So, Halloween.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Halloween. Yeah.
All Hallows Eve.
Okay.
Yes. Ever since I grew up and stopped eating candy on a regular basis,
Halloween meant shit to us.
Yeah.
Dude, I know people who are just Halloween is their Christmas. Like,
yeah, I know. People love Halloween. People love getting dressed up. They
like I put decorations up.
Yeah.
In my house. I have candy to pass out. Now, the 16 years that me and my wife have been married, we have not, and I repeat, we have not had one trick-or-treater to any of our residencies wherever we lived. Most of the time, we lived in gated communities. So there was never... So now that we have a house and we live in a neighborhood that has kids everywhere, I went to Costco. I bought 2 bags of candy already. I'm going back to buy 2 more. I have, I'm putting them in little bags to put out on a table at the end of my driveway. So when they're out, I'll go refill them.
Right.
I'm running movies on my garage door with my projector, and I'm gonna put on my Mr. Incredible outfit.
You're dressing up?
Yeah, I got kids. Man, I got kids everywhere in this place.
Oh man, we have kids around here too, but
no, dude,
we still don't get trick or treaters.
No, we have. It's like fucking Mayberry up here. Like everybody knows everybody. Everybody talks to everybody. Kids are playing in the street. I pull in. They're like, "Hi, Richie." I'm like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Yeah. But I think I don't get a lot of trick or treaters, or haven't in the past. This year may be a different story,
right?
Because of my front gate,
right.
It's a
Well,
you have to
and
go
that's the thing.
through my front gate before you get to my front door. My front gate is high. You can't see.
Right.
You can't see over
Right.
it.
So unless you keep that gate open, you probably won't get a lot of trick or treaters. Now, but I have no gates. We live in a very, our subdivision is very,
Yeah.
open and neighborly and high. Like when I do my walk in the morning, I now know like 3 or 4 neighbors from other streets because they're putting their kids, they're at the corner waiting on the school bus, and I pass them every day, and they're like, "Oh, hi, what's your name? What street do you live on?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm down on." "Oh, hi, I'm Cammy, and blah blah blah, and this is my dog," and I'm just like, "Whatever, okay."
Wow. They introduced themselves to you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I'm,
So Halloween.
Oh yeah, we can't stay on this fucking topic.
Top 5 Halloween. Top 5 Halloween styled movie type movies.
Right. So and listen, I know we ain't gonna get any emails. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah.
But if people listen to the show, they'd be like, oh, why didn't you include this one for Halloween? This is a great Halloween. Send us your don't go crazy. Give me like 2.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we're only gonna get like 1 or 2 emails. So Carl, send us your picks. And then
not everyone likes to email, Rich.
And then what's his name up in Ottawa?
KO. He's not in Ottawa. He's in Illinois.
Right, but isn't like Ottawa, Illinois, or something like that? Or
you said up.
But that's what I mean. Well, it's still up from where I am. I'm in Arizona. And him. So 2. We'll get 2 emails maybe, and just a couple movies. So Carl and Ottawa Phil, or whatever your name is.
Ottawa Phil, yes. That's who it is. You are right on the ball.
Yeah.
So you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well, let's go 5, 5, 4, 4. We'll do that.
Yeah. But one of us has to actually go first.
Okay. Well, I'll go first. My number 5.
Okay.
And it's a remake.
Right.
And I liked it better than I liked the original. And it's the Rob Zombie Halloween.
The Rob Zombie remake of Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween. I
thought it was great. I like Rob Zombie movies. I mean, I could have thrown every Rob Zombie movie in there as a Halloween one, but I'm not a big gore, scary. I'm not into scary movies. It's just not my genre. I just whatever. Like, so.
Okay.
So there you go. That's my number 5.
That's all you have to say about it.
Well, it was like compared to the original. The original is great.
Yeah,
but I liked his take on it. It was a lot. It was definitely a modern version of it, and it was just great. Like it was just creepy enough, but it wasn't like gory. You know what I mean? So that's what I liked about it.
All right. Well, my number 5 is a little gore. Gore, but it's all campy and tongue-in-cheek.
Right.
From the year 1985.
Oh.
Reanimator.
What the fuck is that?
You don't remember Reanimator?
No.
It's about the 2 doctors who are like research scientists, and one of them comes up with this juice that he puts into dead bodies and they reanimate.
No.
And, there's a scene in Reanimator. And Jeffrey Combs is in this, and he plays Dr. West, who the guy who came up with the stuff. And then there's this evil doctor who's trying to take credit for their.
I see. Okay.
They're trying to take credit for their discovery, and he gets his head chopped off, and the Dr. West reanimates just his head, and this guy. His technique is to make kind of zombie people. So he takes control of his own body, creates like a small zombie army. And there's a scene where he kidnaps one of the doctor's girlfriends. And he proceeds to go down on her with his body holding his head.
Oh, all right. That is odd.
But it's got one of the best lines in a horror movie. When Dr. West confronts him, and he said, "Who's gonna believe you when you trying to take credit for my work?" And he goes, "You're gonna try to take credit for my work? Who'd believe you, a talking head? Get a job in a sideshow."
Wow, that is fair enough.
A reanimator. It's funny. It's very funny.
I mean, if you're gonna pull something out that no one's heard of, I could have pulled out
it's a
Rock
cult
and Roll
movie.
Zombie.
Dude, it's a cult movie. Plenty of
I
people
know.
have heard of Reanimator.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Reanimator.
All right.
Never heard. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
My number 4.
Your number 4.
I'm gonna have to go with A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's the puppets.
Tim.
The claymation style or whatever.
Right,
It's not
right.
really claymation because
Right.
they just had different heads with slightly different expressions, and they
Yes, but
would put
it's,
a new head on, take a picture, put a new head on, take a picture, put a new head on. They wouldn't actually change the expression on the thing. Now, Tim Burton.
Tim Burton, right?
Yeah.
So, yep, Nightmare Before Christmas.
What'd you like about it? It's going to be a very short show if you just list these movies and don't talk about them.
Well, we have all that Christmas content in here. So. I don't know. It's just it was just a great movie. Ended up being a cult classic. You know, it's definitely
right.
You know, it's on the list of everybody's Halloween movies. Yet it's a Christmas movie. Go figure.
Right.
But they play it mostly during Halloween. I thought it was well done. Great story. I like Jack.
Yeah.
He made me laugh. Jack Skeleton. So there you go.
Yes. It's about
I don't have a lot to say about any of these
He
movies.
kidnaps Santa and wants to
Hijack Christmas.
Hijack Christmas. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Because he's jealous because Christmas
Santa.
is so much bigger than Halloween.
Yeah.
So, and I agree.
So my number 4 was 1988.
Uh-huh.
And you'll know this one.
Uh-huh.
Also a cult classic.
Right.
Also fairly campy. It's called They Live.
Oh my God, that is right. It's not a Halloween movie.
I said there's horror elements. I didn't say Halloween.
Yeah, horror because it was horrible.
with Rowdy Piper.
Roddy Piper. Oh my God! Dude.
About these aliens who have taken over Earth, and you can only see them if you wear these special glasses.
Ray-Bans.
That's the only way you can tell the difference between a normal human and the aliens.
Right. and they would beam back to their planet.
Yeah.
At the TV station.
Exactly.
They were
there was an antenna on the TV station that was what was causing people not to be able to see them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
and I got to say that signal is pretty fucking strong.
Oh, yeah. Very strong signal.
Yeah.
And it's got another classic line from a cult movie. I'm here to chew bubble gum and to kick ass.
I'm all out of bubble gum.
And I'm all out of bubble gum. And that super extended fight scene when he's trying to get his friend to put the glasses on.
Just put that scene made no sense other than them having a fight scene. They're like, we got to extend this movie by like 10 minutes. Why don't we just, instead of you just putting on the glasses like a normal person would, why don't we have you fight about it? And at the end, he puts the glasses on you and you see it.
Yeah.
Because any rational person would have, to get him away from you, would have dude, fine, give me the fucking glasses.
Yeah, and his friend is Keith David, the actor Keith David, who is also famous for what?
Being Tiger Woods' dad.
Exactly.
In the TV Tiger Woods movie.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Tiger.
So that's my number 4.
Wow.
They Live.
Okay.
That's why I got an insurance one.
Oh, okay.
It has more of a horror element.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so yeah. Okay.
All right.
So My number 3 is a fairly new one.
Okay.
It's a cartoon, and I ended up watching it because of Andy's Kids once, and I really liked it. It was the Adam Sandler Hotel Transylvania.
Oh yeah, that was very popular.
Yeah,
Kids really like that thing,
dude. It's a funny movie. So everybody's in it, like David Spade's in it, and Chris Rock isn't, which I thought was odd.
Right.
So David Spade's in it, and Kevin James is in it, and even Steve Buscemi is voiced in it.
Right.
Fran Drescher, but just Andy Samberg is in it. Like, so it's an Adam Sandler movie via cartoon, better than 8 Crazy Nights, and
right,
because I was sitting there watching with the kids, I really enjoyed it. I'm like, this is actually a good movie. So
there you go.
It's funny, very Adam Sandler.
I think they had
they have 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah,
I haven't seen the second or third.
Right, Hotel Transylvanias.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second or third one, but the first one I really like. It's a family friendly, whatever. Go watch it.
I just realized a lot of the movies I have are from the 80s.
All right. Well, see, I was trying to think like I have some old ones, I have some newer ones, like
right.
And we'll honorable mention a couple that people will be like, oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm just like, shut up with your gore.
Well, I have my next one is from the year 1985. Starring Chris Sarandon. Chris Sarandon. He's Prince Humperdinck.
Yes.
Princess Bride.
Oh, yes, I know this one. Well done.
Amanda
Great
Beers from Married with Children. And of course, William Ragsdale, who plays Brewster.
Hey, Brewster.
It is Fright Night.
Fright Night. Great movie. It's sad they don't play those.
I know.
More. Like, that's great movie.
Chris Sarandon's a vampire, or a guy who moves in next door to Brewster, a teenager. And he suspects that Chris Sarandon may be a vampire. And it turns out
he's right.
He is a vampire, and has some excellent scenes where he enlists the aid of the famed vampire hunter who hosts a horror show on television, Roddy McDowall.
Right.
And Roddy McDowall thinks he's just being paid for a gig, and turns out
he was wrong.
He's wrong, and he gets it's a real vampire.
Right.
And it has that great scene where Roddy McDowall holds up the cross to Chris Sarandon, and Chris Sarandon just busts out laughing.
Right.
You have to have faith for that to work on me, Mr. Vincent.
And he had that horrible laugh because of his teeth.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't laugh right because of the teeth they put him in. It's like,
Well, the first time he laughs, he's not all vampired out.
Right.
He just looks like his normal self.
Right.
But later on, they do it again, and he laughs again, and then Roddy McDowall regains his faith, and then it starts working on him.
Yeah. Wait, where are you going?
Yeah. And then the vampire zombie buddy helps him out.
Yeah.
So, yes, Fright Night. That's my
wow.
My number
That's
3.
Your number 3, huh? Wow. Well, my number 2 is a classic. Again, it's a kid movie, but it's very racy for a kid movie, believe it or not. Only because of Sarah Jessica Parker. That's right. Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. I was just talking about that movie and how much I'm not that fond of it.
I've watched it like 3 or 4 times already.
It's got Bette Midler.
Yeah. A Bette Midler? That's a Seinfeld joke. I'm not making fun of the Asians.
Yes.
So
if I don't get a black and white cookie, I'm not going to be pleasant to be around.
Yeah. Oh, now that's impossible. Yes, Hocus Pocus. I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times already. I'll be putting that on. That will be on my playing on my garage door on Halloween.
They want to eat the kids, right?
Right. They have to, but like it's very like Sarah Jessica is like busting out of her bustier there, and every time I see it, I'm like, I don't remember like the gratuity.
Yeah, because the other witches look like ugly witches.
Right.
They got ugly makeup on, and
and it's funny because I've now that you've seen it like a million times, you kind of watch different parts closer. Sarah Jessica Parker makes she's the funniest thing in that movie. She makes so many funny faces and shit she's doing that I've never actually paid attention to, and it just makes me laugh the whole time. So,
and of course the soundtrack is excellent.
Yes. Right?
You get it?
Yes.
Hocus Pocus by Focus.
Yeah. Yes, but Frankenstein.
Yeah. What?
But that was was it Edgar Winter?
No.
That did Hocus Pocus? Who did that?
By Focus.
Oh, that's right.
The band was called Focus. It was Hocus Pocus by Focus.
Yeah, it's a tattoo. Come on, it's fucking funny. It's a tattoo.
It's fucking funny. Oh, I got to mention this. We didn't mention it on what we were watching, but I watched the Chicago 7, the trial of the Chicago 7.
Right.
Good movie.
Right.
I wouldn't say great movie. So
we're not doing it.
So Sacha Baron Cohen plays Abby Hoffman with a Boston accent. It is the worst Boston accent. Now, Sacha Baron Cohen's got Borat, just got released. I can't wait to watch that. The Borat sequel, Borat's subsequent movie film.
Right.
But and I love him. It's just I wasn't buying that Boston accent out of him.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So, the tattoo.
It's a tattoo.
So what are we up to? 2?
Yeah. So we got to do our number ones now. Well, you got to do your number 2.
Oh, my number 2 is a film. And once I lock my phone again, 1984.
Okay.
We're staying in the 80s.
All right.
Starring Bill Murray.
Okay.
Dan Aykroyd.
You can't use that.
Harold Ramis.
I'm calling bullshit. Go
Rick
ahead.
Moranis.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're reaching now.
Ghosts.
It's loaded with ghosts.
Doesn't matter,
Ghostbusters.
man. Ghostbusters is a great movie. It is not a Halloween movie.
It is a Halloween movie.
No.
It's got ghosts, doesn't it?
Okay.
It's all supernatural.
You can keep it as your number 2. I'm going to call it bullshit. I purposely didn't put in that because it's not a.
Okay. If you're. All I'm saying is it's great. It's funny. It's got ghosts in it.
Okay.
They're fighting ghosts. They're not afraid of them.
No.
But they are.
No.
There's several scenes where they are afraid of those ghosts.
Right.
And it had a theme song that was ripped off from Huey Lewis and the News.
That is true.
So.
Oh my God.
So man, this has everything.
Okay. Well, fine. You're gonna go Bush League.
I'll
fine.
throw in my honorable mention later.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, here's my number 1.
Okay.
Even though they play it all the time, they play it on Halloween. It's the pinnacle right before Freeform is finished. It is their their encore, if you would.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. That's right. Great Halloween movie, but much
Keaton.
like Ghostbusters, a great movie no matter what time.
I don't know. You're going to use Beetlejuice, which happens to be another Tim Burton movie,
right? But dude, Beetlejuice, of course, Halloween. Like everybody, Beetlejuice.
How's it Halloween?
Beetlejuice. They play it all the time on Halloween.
The Zagnut.
Yeah.
And it just keeps getting better. Every single time I see it.
Maybe I'll have a little nush. Oh, yeah. So there you go.
Oh, man. You knocked me for Ghostbusters, but
That's right.
You're going to pull out Beetlejuice.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to top you
Oh.
with my number one.
What, Ghostbusters 2?
1974.
Oh. All right.
Starring Gene Wilder,
Oh.
Peter Boyle,
Okay. Again.
Marty Feldman,
Right? All right. Okay.
Cloris Leachman, Terry Garr, Madeline Kahn,
Okay.
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein, whatever. I'll give it to you because it's Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein, baby.
Again, that is too good of a movie to...
Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein.
Yes, that is a number one, but it's a number one on a comedy top five, not a Halloween top five.
Oh,
But
it's my...
because I'll give that to you only because I know we're both not into Halloween and this is a stretch to do, so
Yeah.
I'll give that one to you. I didn't use it, but you can.
Young Frankenstein. There's so many.
Oh my God. Wait,
incredibly
where are
funny
you going?
scenes.
I was going to make espresso.
Cigars.
Oh my God, dude. We had band practice on Thursday night, and my guitar player was talking about this bar that he can't wait to go back to
Yeah.
because they serve the best espresso martinis.
Okay.
Right? He goes, dude, I can't wait. He goes, this place in Scottsdale, I can't wait to go back. He goes, they serve the best espresso martinis. I was like, so they serve them really fast? And my drummer started cracking up. He's like,
Exactly.
He's like, what are you talking about? I said, like that. It's like
Express. It's fast.
That's what I said. I said, it's fast. Like you got to drink them real quick. And he's like, no, the coffee. I said, oh, espresso.
Yeah.
And he's like,
It's no,
what I
there's
say?
no
I said, that's where my drummer goes. It's not express. It's espress.
Yeah.
He goes, express means fast.
Yeah.
That's why I said, you have to drink them really fast. I like a good martini, but I'm not down on them.
It's one of my favorite train rides, the Express.
Yeah. The espresso martini. I'm just like, okay. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry for jumping in on your Young Frankenstein quotes.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah.
What happened to my?
I mean, there are a million things you could say about that movie. It's so great, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like.
But that's the problem.
Give him a set to give.
Yeah, set to give.
Abby Normal.
2 words. Sounds like. Set to give.
Igor. Froderick.
Froderick.
You call yourself Froderick? No, it's Frederick.
My grandfather used to work for your grandfather. Of course, the rates have gone up.
Oh, man.
But that's the thing. You could quote that the whole time. Now, I'm sure that people will be like, oh, Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity with Chickenfoot. I was going to use that, but it's nothing I watched again. Like Paranormal Activity. Yeah, remember they put the flower down and it had little chicken feet?
Oh, that was, what the hell was that movie?
That was Paranormal Activity.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that already.
The chicken ghost.
Yeah, the chicken foot ghost. Paranormal Activity. Those were terrible, terrible movies.
Dude, I know, but people are like, oh,
remember when we reviewed them? We watched them and fast forward.
Yeah, it was,
and just to okay, I'm gonna fast forward until something moves.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna stare at a screen for 5 friggin' minutes where nothing is happening.
And like I said, that was they were very courteous. These
ghosts.
These ghosts, because they weren't coming out. You didn't see the shark right away. They gave you the door swinging, and then
you got plenty of ocean.
Right, exactly. You got plenty of ocean in this movie.
Minutes upon minutes of ocean before they even said a shark was coming.
Yeah, You got the door swinging, and then the sheet moved. Ooh,
Yeah.
and then
It's like that new, that semi-new Geico commercial. The guy that buys the house.
Yeah,
And goes into,
nope. And he just has all those mannequins up there. He goes, nope.
And he goes, enjoy your house. Nope. No, thank you.
No, thank you. It's true though. It's like, nope, no. So, yeah, I'll have to take a picture of the front of my house and send it to you so you can see
the Halloweenness.
The Halloweenness.
Well, here's
what I'll do.
What?
Even better is I'll just go out there and FaceTime you so I can show you what my neighbors are doing as well. Like shit's going on. You're just like, hey.
Well, just don't do it later today because I'm recording some Hallmark's The Spot.
Oh my God. Of course you are. Here's
my honorable mention. 2014. 2014 movie.
Okay.
Taika Waititi and what's the guy? Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords on HBO.
Okay.
What We Do in the Shadows, the vampire movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Incredibly funny.
But that's the thing. I didn't mention Lost Boys, and I didn't mention,
Lost Boys.
Stuff like that. Like, what's the vampire Jim Carrey movie when he was a kid? Once Bitten.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I could have been like, but no one knows that. But like all the good movies, like Ghostbusters. You
see how I pulled that right off the top of my head?
Absolutely, because you've been researching movies, and I'm sure that popped up.
No, because I was thinking of that movie, and I was going, "What the fuck was that name of that movie?" And it came to me. I didn't have to look it up.
No,
but it was a terrible vampire movie with Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, there's other people who get Rob Zombie movies like.
There's like Army of Darkness,
right?
With
and Hellraisers and Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I was never a big fan.
Nightmare on Elm Streets,
Gremlins,
right? Like Gremlins, but I don't see it as a Halloween movie. But I get it.
Well, technically, it's a Christmas movie.
It is
because he was given the gremlin as a Christmas gift.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, and what about the biggest Halloween movie we watched every single year?
The Great Pumpkin?
Yes, it's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
I just watched that Friday night.
Yeah, because it's exclusive now on Apple TV Plus. They bought it, and that's where Linus has this delusion that there is a pumpkin creature who's going to gift him with things.
Right.
And he somehow ropes Charlie Brown into it because Charlie Brown's easily susceptible. What are you doing?
I had to text somebody.
Oh,
at work.
Well, there you go. That's why Richie stopped talking.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's like you can go on.
Go on. Yeah, there's a lot of horror movies. Never didn't like most of them.
Yeah,
I've seen them. I watched them. It was required. It was required watching when you're growing up, but wasn't a big fan. Right. Especially the slasher style movies.
Right.
Was not a big fan of those. Nightmare on Elm Street, the various ones. I only made 12 friggin' Friday the 13th?
Something like that. Yeah. Yep. The Halloweens, the Friday the 13th, the Nightmare on Elm Streets, the Hellraisers.
Yeah. The Candymans and the.
Yeah. Dumb. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
I chose more lighthearted horror movies.
Fair enough.
Oh, please.
I'm just running out of things to say about Halloween because I don't care.
It's really a terrible holiday.
It is. It's for the kids, so.
Yeah. If you're not a kid, it's not fun. And
yeah.
No offense to everyone who loves going to Halloween parties and getting dressed up.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself.
Because, if you could go to a Halloween party, this is your Halloween party. Oh, look, everyone's dressed up. 5 minutes past walking in. No longer in costume.
Exactly. So, there you go. That's it. If you want to email us, you can email us at
wow.
destroymail@gmail.com. Dude,
depressing show.
It is. There's really nothing going on. So email us, destroymail@gmail.com. I mean, tis the season for your show, Jim. You know, Hallmarks the Spot is,
Yeah, it's in high gear. It's going to be in high gear now. We were considering doing 2 a week. There's so many
right?
new
there you go.
movies.
You should knock them out. I'm sure you won't be saying the same thing about each movie over and over and over and over and over and over and over. No, not at all.
I'm telling you.
Can't you just do one review and just rename
keep it fresh?
Can't just rename the
No. There's different situations. There's different actors. You know, there's you really have to the minutia that you have to go into.
Well, just go to Damn Junior and go download Hallmarks the Spot.
Oh, is this a Lacey Chabert? Oh, is this a Alicia Witt one?
Yeah. Oh, okay. This one's about cookies, and this one is similar to the cookie one, and it's substituted with cake.
Yes, and Richie knows so much about them because he's seen them.
I have. I will admit that my wife loves those movies, and I sit there and watch them with her, and slowly die inside. So
you need to embrace them, man.
It's just too much. It is. It's too much. So anyway, that's all I got.
Yep.
You got anything else, Jim?
No.
No.
I could have brought up the Hallmark Halloween movie. There was one I remember.
He'll bring that. He'll honorable mention that on his Hallmarks the Spot. Let's keep it for that. Anyway, listen, Carl.
So, send us if you have any Halloween movies you like. Let us know. Also, if you have any suggestions for, I think, when's Mando drop?
Friday night, the 30th.
Friday night, the 30th. Next Friday.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we should do a special Mando show.
Oh, I'll definitely do that one. I'll do a Mando show.
Then it's settled.
Mandalorian's next.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk a little about the previous season and talk about the premiere episode of the second season. Mando.
Yeah. So cool. All right, that's all I got. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Good night, damnation.
You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcasting.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what they're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially
but if you-
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic
Right.
television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.